a little lesson on how to make a dollar bill ring. This will work with any American denomination, and it'll work with foreign denominations too, but it's a little weirder. I'm going to try to make this $100 symbol come out on the front of the ring. Basically, one of the corners has to be the front, and I'm going to pick this one. So, look at your borders here and figure out if one is wider than the other. In this case, they're pretty much equal, but sometimes they're not. And choose the widest one. And what you're going to do is fold over just to the edge of the green ink. And neatness counts. You want a nice, crisp edge. See how that's right to that green edge. Then you're going to take it like this. You're going to take it, fold it in half, and tuck that under that edge nice and neatly, and fold that nice and smooth. Fold it again in half, and this time don't tuck it under. This time go edge to edge. And when you've got that nice and crisp, what you want to do is find a handy table edge and go like that and really get your creases nice and smooth. Alright, now there's a $100 bill that we want to end up on the front. See how there's none on this side now? This is going to be the front. So you do, at this point, the right angle bend. You divide your bill visually into basically 1/3 and 2/3, and you make a right angle bend. You don't want to be cute or obtuse, except in your spare time. Nice right angle bend. That looks pretty good to me. This is going to be the shank. This is going to be the front. Actually, I think this needs to be a little bit bigger because I'm trying to aim for a size 8. Okay, so I'm going to crisp that up with my fingernail, make a nice tight crease. Okay, so now we hold it this way. I hope I'm doing this right. Okay, this is going to go this way. Goes around. Oh, I did it wrong. I did it wrong. Start over this way. Okay, make the right angle bend at the other end. Okay, front, shank. This is going to come around this way. You want that 100 that's going to be on the front, you want that to be hidden at the moment, like that. That's your basic thing. Hold on to it like that. This is your front that goes over the front, through the middle, and you have this little tab left over. That's going to fold over the front, and that's going to get trapped underneath this top tab and held there forever. Okay, see how the $100 bill, the 100 symbol, that's going to be on the front, nice and neat. So again, remember how we saw the edge of the green ink? We're going to do that again. We're going to pre-crease this right on that edge, like so. I'm creasing it nice and crisply with my thumbnail. And you can slide this back and forth as much as you need to get this to lay out right. That's too much. You want that to be nice and tight. So I'm going to go right about there. And we're going to take a handy pen. A key will work in a pinch. Be careful if you use a knife, but you basically want something pointy. And you're going to tuck that end right under there. Nice and neat. And give that a little tug on the shank, and that should pull it up nice and crisp. And now you have your basic ring with $100 on the front. But it's not comfortable like this, so we have to taper the shank. And what you want to do for that is visually, again, divide this into approximately thirds. 1, 2, with the center a little bit bigger. I use the curvature of my thumbnail inside to bend this down. And this is tapering your shank. You're only going to bend it that wide at the back, and it's going to get less and less wide as it comes around to the front. And you can do that because of the curvature of the ring. So there's one side done. Flip it over and do the same thing on the other side. And you have to understand, I've been doing these since I was 6 years old. So that's like 12 years of making rings. Math has never been my strong suit. And so that's why I make this look easy, but you're probably going to want to practice this. There's a nice tapered shank now. See how nice that is? That's going to be comfortable when somebody's wearing that. But when they put it on, it's going to tend to want to come undone because this is raw. So you take your handy pen again, you put it on the inside, and you roll that shank. And that's going to really push down those creases, just to be sure. And that's your basic dollar bill ring. tapered shank. Well, in this case, a $100 bill. Yes, you're right. A $100 bill ring with 100 on the front. Put it on a finger that doesn't already have a ring on it. Look how fashionable that is.
Wow.
Done.